Jared and Dan, and we're here as the season is kicking off and really getting into full swing with some tips and some things to avoid as you are setting up the RVibrake in your towed vehicle. Checklists are always so important, and we want to make sure that you're going through all the right steps.
So the first tip of the day for a proper installation of the RVibrake, we just want to talk about the procedure of putting the RVibrake in the towed vehicle, connecting it to the brake pedal, and getting it ready to push the auto position button. So let me show you the best way to do that. So the best thing to do with the RVibrake is not to push the unit back against the stop plate or the rise in the floorboard first. First thing we want to do is leave the RVibrake forward, attach it to the brake pedal of the towed vehicle first, then you want to slide it back into the tow position. That is the proper installation. So the reason we don't want to push the housing back against the stop plate first or the rise in the floorboard and then hook it up to the brake pedal is while I'm doing this, I could actually push the brake pedal down accidentally, allowing the cylinder to move forward in the auto positioning cogs. And now the brake light is going to be on all the time, and we're actually could be riding the brakes in the towed vehicle. Many of today's towed vehicles require that after towing for 4 to 6 hours that you stop and start the engine on the towed vehicle and even run it through the gears, usually reverse and drive so that it loops the transmission. Failure to do this can cause damage to the transmission. When using an RVibrake with these type of vehicles, it's very important that to do this that we remove the RVibrake from the brake pedal first. We just want to get this out of the way so that you can run through the sequences of starting your car. So to do this, we want to make sure you unplug the RVibrake, remove it from the brake pedal, and just move it out of the way to do this. Now I'm free to start the car, push on the brake pedal and put it through the gears, and then get my vehicle back in the tow position and then reinstall the RVibrake when I'm ready to leave. Failure to remove the RVibrake when running your vehicle through the gears of the transmission to lube it like your owner's manual calls for can cause problems. Let me demonstrate. Anytime that you are going to put the transmission in neutral, drive, or reverse, you have to push on the brake pedal of the towed vehicle. If the RVibrake is installed when doing this, it's going to cause the cylinder to move forward in the auto position tracks and leave the brakes on the RVibrake in the towed vehicle. Let me demonstrate. So if I push on the pedal, the cylinder clicks forward into the adjustment teeth, and now it is holding the brake light and brakes on the towed vehicle. So if you remove the RVibrake first, this could never happen, because the problem is once you've ran it through the gears and you're all done and then you go to drive away, you're going to have the brakes on your towed vehicle and it could do damage within just a few miles. So always remove the RVibrake before you run your engine through all of the gears and to charge your battery. Final thing you want to make sure you do before you drive away is look at the brake lights on the towed vehicle. If you go back and the brake lights are off, you're never going to have a problem.